Restart. Um, Hello YouTube. This is Parker from the Snake Keepers. I'm Switch's brother. This is a segment I'm going to call Snake Stories. I've been around snakes for so long, I've acquired plenty of stories, and I'd like to share them with you guys. I guess I'm going to start off with the most interesting story. Spencer has a baby cottonmouth named Little Venom, because it's just a funny name, but he takes care of it, and Little Venom bent the screen at the top of the cage. He got out. He got out onto the back porch, and there was bricks on it and everything. That little escape artist, right? But he was a baby juvenile cottonmouth, better known as a uh, pit viper or a water moccasin. But he got out of the cage, and my cat was on the back porch, and the cat, like they say, curiosity killed the cat. Um, he didn't die. He was pawing at it and bit the cottonmouth. The cottonmouth shared his aggression by biting him back. And luckily, the day Panther got bit, which is my cat, we had fed him two mice to get him kind of fat. So his venom had been decreased, so just a lot. Like he didn't have much left, and so luckily, it didn't really affect Panther. I didn't know he got bit because Panther didn't show any signs of uh, hair loss or swelling, which is a common sign for cats or dogs. But at some point, he started licking his paw, and it looked a little swollen. And so I went to the vet with him, and they said it wasn't a 100% bite, but he had been struck at twice and had four different marks on his paw. But that's Panther. He was fine. They gave him pain medication, so the cat was really walking funny for like 4 days on pain meds. And after that, he's been fine. Still messes with snakes. Still always messes with snakes. Panther's a big part of our snake life because Spencer's first snake, Fang, a good starter snake for those who would like to get snakes, a corn snake, and sorry, got a cough and I got a sore throat, but anyway, the corn snake, his name was Fang, and Spencer got it when he was 7 or 8, and Fang was only 8 years old when he expired because of the cat. This cat, who is looking at Mayreen right now, my big Colombian red tail, who is almost 8 feet long, but Panther was looking at him, and he's just retarded. But anyway, he got the corn snake pretty bad, and then after that, the corn snake got mites, and Spencer's out of town a lot, and he was out of town the month Fang died. It was a really sad time for all of us because Fang had been a family pet for so long. I pardon my French, but Fang was a asshole who only let Spencer hold him, and that was the first sign of him being sick to me. Was he let me hold him without striking at me. That seems good, but it's not because he was so unhealthy because the mites and the cat wounds. Panther. Mayreen's lid is up because Mayreen likes to look out the window during the day. Hold on 1 second, got your breath. He expired. I got him mite spray. I took him to a snake expert who said that he couldn't do much. So I put two UVs and a heat lamp. I kept the cage at 85. I really didn't want him to die. He lasted a week. He was a fighter. But the mites and the wounds got to him. Very sad. But another story is Panther and my ball python Rocky. Rocky, I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but of all the snakes I've had over my lifetime, Rocky the ball python is my favorite because he likes me a lot. Every time I walk by his cage, he tries to get me to hold him by tapping at the glass, trying to slither out. But Panther got Rocky too, and I thought Rocky was gonna die. I was younger, I was like 14, and Panther like chewed what looked like off his head, like the skin underneath his neck. All of his scales had been removed. You could see pink and you could see blood, and I was so scared. I didn't know what to. Didn't have money for the vet at the time. I wasn't sure what to do. So I put a band-aid on Rocky, and I was hoping for the best. And then after about, I'd say 2 weeks, I decided to try to feed him because he started acting healthy again. He ate the mouse, and every shed since then, the scar's gotten better. I will show you pictures of the scar later on, but that's just a couple of my sad snake stories. Now I have a couple funny ones. When Spencer first got Fang, I he put him on the floor, and Fang got into my shoe and took a shit. It was really gross because I put my foot in there, and that's how I discovered the shit. It was a day I didn't put on my socks. It was a really nasty time. Another funny moment for snakes are I got Marine. The first day I got him, it looked like he was about to shed, so I put him in the bathtub, and he used the bathroom in the bathtub, and so I took him out to clean out the bathtub, and he found a hole underneath my mother's sink. He got into the wall, and I had to break underneath the sink to get him out. It was unfortunate, but he got most of his shed off while doing that. He had a bad shed that time because I guess getting into the wall probably messed it up, but he had a bad shed and his his head shed didn't come off, so I misted him for 3 days, and then one day I went to his cage and his head was all pretty and new and all that. So I was really excited about that because all right, he had shed his head and his eye caps came off, so I was excited. And it took him about a week to eat, and he bonded with Spencer faster than he bonded with me because I didn't play with him as much because I was taking care of other animals. But Spencer would sleep with them on the couch underneath the cover, and they'd watch TV, and so Marion really started liking him. And I read online that their comfort level has to be high in order for them to eat. And I knew he liked the scent of Spencer's comforter. And since Spencer's out of town, or was out of town when I finally fed him, because he wouldn't eat with me at first, but I put him on the comforter because I tried everywhere else in my house. He wouldn't eat anywhere. And I was like, okay, I gotta try on the comforter. And I put him on the comforter, and guess what? He ate. He got blood on the comforter. I had to wash it, but I was so excited he finally started eating with me. Ever since, no eating problems. But what I did notice is you can kind of tell if you're experienced with snakes if they've been dead fed or live fed their life. He had been dead fed, and I fed him a live mouse. He couldn't handle it as well as I was hoping he'd be able to. So I was disappointed, but now I just dead feed him. I live feed my ball python, but people that really care about live feeding is kind of stupid. It's natural, and people that care about dead feeding just doesn't bother me at all. Like feeding a cat food doesn't really affect me. But those are just some snake stories I had. Um, Thank you for watching. Uh, Tune in for more shows. Thank you.